Ok. Rồi. Blue nose. PG. Okay. Don't be shy.
Teach Me Grappling. What's up, everyone? I just got back from Vegas. We had the Freak Show tournament. It was very, very exciting for us. We had 7 kids wrestling, and in the end, we only had 2 kids place. It's a very difficult tournament, but we had a kid make it all the way to the finals in the elite division, taking on the #1 guy in the state of California, and we ended up losing 6-3, but we did have the lead at one point. It was a very exciting match for us. For our kid who's not really ranked in the top 15, to take out some top ranked kids and then to go against the #1 guy and actually do pretty well. So Ben Gould, man, he did great. I just showed you guys a video of him the week before and made it all the way to the finals. So hopefully the college recruiters are taking notice and maybe he can get something going. So also Jake Quintana ended up first place in the 18 and under varsity division, and he's only a freshman in high school. So that was big for us as well. All right, let's show you guys a quick technique. I'm gonna try to show you guys a little bit of footage. Maybe I'll tag it onto this video of the kids wrestling. I mean, Trent Munoz got bit. I mean, it was just kind of a weird thing, seeing another kid bite somebody in a wrestling tournament like Mike Tyson. So I'll try to throw that clip in there just to show you guys. If I got any other exciting wrestling, I'll tag it onto this video. Real quick, let's just show you guys an armbar escape. This morning we had one of our beginners wanted to know how to get out of an armbar because he keeps, as a beginner, you keep getting in armbars. So I showed a specific armbar escape, and there's many armbar escapes. Remember, and they all look totally different. So I'm just gonna show you guys one that I like to teach, and it's a common one, it's no secret. When you guys are caught right here in an armbar, first thing I want to talk about is the grip. Look at my grip. This is called a palm to palm or a gable grip, and you can lock 2 ways with your gable grip. You don't want to lock this way, because if you lock this way, your hand can be easily pulled. So when he pulls the lock right here, my left hand that's trying to support the right arm is not in a position to really pull. So it just raise up towards the wrist. Look, as he pulls there, now just lean back. You can see my hands, they're gonna come apart. This is not realistic, it's not gonna work. So first I wanna learn how to lock properly. This is the way you wanna lock if you're gonna use a palm to palm. Now when he pulls, go ahead and pull, and even go up towards the wrist. I'll even let you do that, go ahead, go. See, this hand is now supporting this arm. So when this arm goes straight, you wanna support it by pulling like this, not like this, okay? This would work if he was on that side, but because he's on this side, I wanna lock this way. Now, once I make this lock, and also I wanna tie these 2 locks together. Notice how this lock is the same as like when you're on someone's back and you're doing a rear naked choke, and you do the bar arm choke or just the short choke, and then here's your rear naked grip. See how the rear naked grip is just like this with the palm to palm. That's what mechanically makes sense when you're trying to prevent this arm from being pulled or straightened out. So I want to pull this way. Now if you wanted to, you could go into this kind of defense, but today what we're working on is pulling our left elbow all the way in. It should already be there, because if his right ankle is in my armpit, I'm kind of screwed. He might, I can't get my elbow in, and he also may lock his ankles, okay, and like so, and then now it's really hard for my arm to pull this way, which is what I want. So hopefully right when you got in the armbar, you went like this and pulled your elbow all the way in. Now I prevent, with my left elbow in, I prevent his right leg from getting in my armpit. So it's here. So for example, how would this happen, or how would this work? Let's say, for example, he was in the mount, and keep the right foot over, but technical mount, yeah. So let's say he's here, and I've connected my hands. You guys can start here. I don't like to lock my hands, personally. I like to lock when I need to at the very end. I like to move my arms and fight and do things. I don't like to sit here. This makes you a sitting duck. But when you're a beginner, it's kind of like the only thing you can think of, because you're trying to plan your moves, and that's okay in the beginning. so you can try to learn this game. So if you start like this, pull your elbow in, and now you might get a grappler to go for the armbar. Now if he goes for the armbar, go ahead. My elbow is in, see? And then I never went, when he pulls, I never let him do this so he can tighten everything up. Now I'm in a much worse position. Totally different position right here as to right here. Very different. When you achieve this, now I'm good. He's pulling on the arm to get the armbar. All I'm gonna do is bring my legs this way. See that? Okay. If I'm flat on my back, I turn my hips, and then now I'm gonna use my elbow like an elbow escape to put his foot between my legs. He could try to hide that foot. My goal is to zero in on it. Look at my legs. To swallow that ankle up, okay? And this is how I do it. I use little abs. Like you guys are doing leg lifts, doing a little core exercise. I just swing my legs over and swallow it up, okay? Just like so. It's gotta go somewhere. If he wants to take it out, like take it out over there, that would just make his armbar worse, okay? Now I can kind of move in this direction and get out a different way. He doesn't want to go backward. He doesn't want his leg to go backward. It's somewhere right here. It's gonna get swallowed. He can't try to find a good place to put it. He could try to put it over my arm, but I'll just bring it up like this. And now I'll put it between the legs. So you wanna attack that ankle and get it between your legs, just like guard replacement. So I'm here, guard replacement. I just put him in quarter guard, right? But he's got an armbar. So now once he's here, I just bring my hips back facing towards him. As I face towards him, he's still trying to pull the arm. I let it go. I don't like to hold anymore. I let it go and I turn my thumb. Okay, let's show how that thumb turns. Release. Look at my thumb. Turn it. Just like hitchhiking. Here. That way when my elbow bends, it bends this way. When he lays back for the armbar, go ahead and hug the arm now. Pull. Boom. I let it go. My elbow's safe. As he fidgets with my wrist to try to twist it. It is possible to get armbarred here, guys. So you want to make sure that you buy yourself time with this. His left leg is up on top of my shoulder. I want to keep this up here. I do not want this leg to come down like this. That would make it tighter, and it's still possible. Unlikely, but it's still possible for you to get armbarred. So you keep it up here to keep his knees nice and wide so he can't finish that armbar. If he's trying to twist my wrist, I'm keeping my thumb down. Now you're twisting it around to get it correct. Go ahead, twist it, go. Twist it, we're in a fight, go, twist it. Yeah, see that? And now as I'm here, I'm gonna push right here and get my elbow in. Once my elbow's safe, I'll grip the leg here, keep pulling my elbow out, and get up like this. Now when I do this, notice the leg over here. I don't want this leg to get away. Okay, I don't personally like to have that leg get out. Go ahead and get out. Then he can use that, no. Just here. I don't want him to come back into a triangle. I don't want him to hit a omoplata. Okay, like this. So this leg, I'm gonna keep trapped between my legs. Okay, I do have to watch the knee bar, especially when I'm going with knee bar mic here. Okay, but we'll address that in a second. So now once I'm here, I've got a good position. I get up on my hand, and now we're ready to pass. I can pass to this side, or if he brings his leg in this direction and won't let me, that's fine. I've got his leg here, so I'm not gonna get triangled. I'm gonna be stuffing and trying to pass with an over-under pass. Okay? All right. So one more time, quick. Here we go. I've given pretty much all the details, guys, for the most part. Again, don't start like this. Why? He'll lock you up, and now this escape is going to be much more difficult. Really flexible guys can still swallow the ankles, but most of normal human beings won't be able to. You want to do this. Now once I'm here, he goes. Put that leg between the legs, face him, pull the elbow out, and get right up. You see how it is in full time. I want to turn my thumb and pull right out. Okay? Go to the mount, and we'll show you again. If you guys are getting armbarred, you're a beginner, and you're getting caught up in this position, you shouldn't be here, but you're here, and now all of a sudden he's about to go for the armbar. Keep your left elbow in, he goes to the armbar, put it between the legs, pull, slip it out. Once I'm here, try to stop his guard from coming back and connecting. Again, don't just go back in the guard. That's another reason why I keep this here. So even if he brings his leg back, at least he's not connecting me in the closed guard, and now as he tries to fight and make some type of guard game happen, I can start passing it, okay? So don't let him control you. Now, can you do this to me? So watch this. just to address it, there is a common counter to this escape. He pulls his elbow in, and then he faces that way and gets my leg between the legs. Go ahead. And then when he comes back to me, since I realize the elbow is going to be gone, I just go ahead and attack the leg. And I come over here. Come on around. Now, you see, now I'm locking up for a knee bar. And now, sure, he's got his legs locked to try to prevent that, but now I can control the heel, separate them, and finish the knee bar, or turn it into some other type of leg lock. So you want to be careful of that. You got to always have that in your head, that that may occur, okay? If he turns back that way, and gets it. Now, if he's coming this way and he sees me, remember what I said about the shoulder. That's another reason why I do not lock. Because while I'm locked in this position, this leg can move. See that? It can move. So that's why I release and I grip the leg and I shrug my shoulder. Go ahead and lift that and grip and shrug. That way when I try to go for a leg, it doesn't work. Now come around soft so you can see. Now look, see, he's not gonna let me. He needs to make sure that this arm of his doesn't let my leg go over here, okay, to attack if I'm a good knee bar guy. He shrugs that shoulder and just imagine dropping the elbow to the mat. No, just drop down. Drop your whole body down. Yes. And now it looks like I'm going for the leg right here. Just go ahead and drop your hip to the mat. No, over here. Yes. And now, as I try to go for the leg, he's passing the guard. And get your leg free. And then he's fine, okay? You guys see that? So let's do that one more time. So you can, and then Mike's learning here too at the same time. He's learning the counters to his own techniques. This guy's got crazy knee bars, okay? If you guys have those knee bar guys in your gym, yeah, and then also here, go back and do that again. Guys, don't just muscle it by lifting and pushing right here. It could be difficult. Turn that way. Yes, that gives you a nice wide sweeping motion. Again, once you achieve this, you don't hang out here at all. I immediately let go and I control that. No. Don't. If you go here, what's gonna happen? My leg's gonna go on and then you're gonna have to deal with this. Now, some of you guys don't care because you got other knee bar defenses, but I'm showing you how to not get in the knee bar in the first place. So let's go slow. So he goes here, he turns here, he immediately grips, and you see him come up, and then guys, come look over here, again. Now, he could choose this kind of method with his elbow here. This is fine too, but just remember, there's guys out there who will push and bring their leg over and start hunting for the legs. So again, I recommend you drop the elbow to the mat and drop the hip. See what's happened? Now it's very difficult. I'm spread out and it's hard for me to attack. And then now go ahead and clear your head. Yeah, make sure you don't clear the leg before you clear the head. If you clear the leg, then what happened? No, yeah, look. Then you end up in this fix. So what are you gonna clear first? You're gonna clear the head and then now go ahead and clear the leg. Still, you gotta worry about the triangle. Just make sure you're down. Don't let them have it, okay? So there's a little glimpse into a technique. A little armbar defense. It's a great armbar defense. Again, from the mount position, for example, keep your elbow in. If you keep your elbow in and they go for the armbar, you're almost always going to be able to use that defense. That's all I got for you today, guys. Thank you guys so much. Click like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Click the Patreon link, the PayPal link. Keep donating to this channel. I can never say that right. Why? Keep donating to this channel. And we're going to keep bringing you guys great stuff every single day. I'm back from Vegas. I need a little more rest, but I'm going to give you guys some awesome stuff in the next week. So thank you so much. We'll see you later. Thanks, Mike. Oh, let's do it. Where are we going?
Back to Vegas.
Back to Vegas? No. All right. I'm out.
No,